Guys, hello from Kyiv. Misha and I came to our usual spot and we are happy to be back home to Kyiv. Misha is in my pocket and it was really a long way traveling back home, and I'm going to talk about this in the end of my video. And today we discuss the news and news of couple last days. So happy Monday, guys. I decided to record the video a little bit earlier because it's getting dark in autumn earlier than I expected. So sunset is 6:30, so I decided to do my video at 5:30 p.m. gathering all the news. Maybe something else will be popping up later. So today is many guests came into Kyiv, and morning it was a huge transport collapse, like car traffic jam here in the center, because even right now I see a lot of people near the hotel, and foreign delegation came. What I see in the news up until now is a new Prime Minister of Lithuania came to Kyiv and met later. Prime Minister of Netherlands met Zelensky, and here today they honored the fall of fallen soldiers. So we will see, maybe someone else also here in Kyiv, but we don't know yet. So we're really happy to be back, and as always, many air sirens, and Russia is continue attacking our infrastructure and energy grid. Many cities in Ukraine had the problems with electricity, and we all expected this with the first cold came. So it's really like it's chilly in Kyiv. When I arrived, it was evening, plus 8 degrees Celsius. Now it's maybe like 15, 14 degrees, maybe less. So a little bit chilly. And we will see what Russian going to do, because I see in the news that Kyiv is getting ready for blackout and so on. But I'm not panicking, because each autumn since 2022 I'm hearing the same. So like this. Bell towers, sounds of bell towers, and I'm glad it's not raining now, because I'm back and it's like every day is rainy. I catch some good light and no rain to record this video. Also, guys, before I start all the news, thank you so much for supporting. Thank you so much for your comments, for your likes. Also want to remind you about campaign Car for Ukraine. We're collecting money for the cars, for the front lines, because our soldiers needed this, and it's over certain 100 euros. So kindly remind you, if you feel, please support. And as always, thank you so much for your coffee, as much as becoming sponsors of my YouTube channel and help me to run this channel and become members of my Patreon. So let's go for a walk and talk about the news updates. Some buses here because of our guests, and yeah, so let's just walk a bit and speak about the news. So beside the news, today Russian during the day attack maternity hospital in Sumy. Thankfully there is no one injured, no one killed, because everyone were in a bomb shelter. And I saw many attacks on Kharkiv, was a huge drone attack during the night, and Chernihiv and all these places close to Russia or the front lines. And about blackouts, I want to mention that Belgorod is the city, is in Russia, as also has the blackout because we are attacking them. And in this war, we attack military targets, not like Russian killed the whole family in Lviv, considered a safe place on the night from Saturday to Sunday. We talk about that later. And Belgorod has also electricity problems, and I know the difference between Russians and Ukrainians. When you see their publics and what they say in camera, here we want to have peace. We just want that Russia leave our land and we will live here in peace. But in Belgorod, people asking military guys to make someone is walking here. You see, like a lot of delegations, like I don't know, people visiting Kiev, and like we're really glad that they're coming because today during the day it was like relatively quiet. I didn't hear anything. So, and in Belgrade, people asking the armed forces of Russia to make the gray zone between Russia and Ukraine that. For us, will be harder to target them. But I'm thinking they asking to make the gray zone. It's mean like Russian people want to occupy a land of other country, like of Ukraine, to make the gray zone, to make it less possible to attack in Russia. They don't want peace, you know, they even didn't mention that. And I was just like, okay, so we just want that Russia left us and left our land. So Belgorod also had problems with the electricity, as well as we, as in Chernihiv, Odessa had the troubles, Kharkiv and other cities. So just mention, yeah, this is a difference with Belgorod too. And yeah, let's just walk here. I think that is like new from today's meetings and our alley of fallen soldiers starting from 2014, and we can just walk there. So. The toughest night of the attack was, you know, when Russia concentrated all the power and they just choose one target, but also want to make the impression of the huge massive attack in Ukraine, targeting all the cities as well. But they don't have this capacity, and also they want to show there is no safe place in Ukraine, even like in Europe, because recently the airport of Munich was closed and over 3,000 passengers have the problems to leave or arrive because of Russian drone in Germany. And Russian drones been in many countries in Europe right now. So Russia's slowly showing there is no safe place in Ukraine for a long time, and keep Europe under the threat. Last time, from Saturday to Sunday, they choose Lviv and Lviv region, also in the same time attacking Zaporizhzhia, Odessa, Chernivtsi, and other towns. So rockets and drones fly near Kyiv or pass by Kyiv. And when I was getting ready to sleep, and I see monitors saw the activation in the airfield of 295 is take off later, so it means like rockets will be in the sky in nearest 2-3 hours. The drones is coming from each direction to Ukraine, and you just don't know which city will be under the attack. And I was so tired, I decided to go to bed and sleep before all this arrived. So I woke up at 5. It was quiet, and I see everything happened in Lviv and in the very west. So when Russia doesn't have power attack Kyiv, Odessa, Lviv massively. So last time it was the huge attack, everything came to Lviv and Lviv region and other towns as well. So in Zaporizhzhia there were 10 injured, because I see first 6 injured, then 8. So 10 injured, 1 killed.
Я не знаю, где надо сейчас убирать или что, я не знаю, я потом деда як сюда привозить, куда, я говорю, там розбито все.
And in Lviv, there are 5 killed in Lviv and Lviv region, and the entire family were killed after Russian attack in Lapaivka. It's very close to Lviv. I checked, it's Kiev region, very close there. And among them, it's 15 years old girl. And first I see the updates that her father in critical conditions because grandparents and mom also killed, the whole family died. But today I see in the news that her dad actually was in the front lines, had come and visit the ruins of the house. So I'm still seeing what is going on there. So 5 killed, and there were attacked over 500 drones, and over like 580 drones, I don't remember, and over 50 rockets. So yeah, it was huge on the west part. So we will see what's going on soon to Kyiv, and what's going to happen soon with electricity, and which winter we expected, because what I see that this winter going to be cold. So let's see, and hoping for the best. And like, yeah, that is some of the news. And there were news also attack on Odessa and Kharkiv market, Barbashova, the hugest market in Ukraine. Thinking now to walk to see nice view near Vladimir, walk a little bit, and later go to Maidan and do some video there. Nice view, people getting home from work, lots of cars, but I like this, a little bit of sun. So some news from yesterday, Russian attack Shostka train station, and there were 2 trains connection, and one of them were heading to Kyiv, and they destroyed trains and wagons, and in the result 1 person killed, and yeah, there is injured. And I saw some photos and videos, and I understand like it was not the first attack on train recently, and not the first attack on the energy system in the cities of Ukraine. One killed in Odessa because Russia struck the depot of trains in Odessa, and the 1 person, like driver, I forgot the name, were killed. So the trains under the attack, infrastructure under the attack, and the electricity grid. Also regarding the electricity, there people were without electricity in Chernihiv region, in Dnipro region I saw video, and Odessa. Some part of the city were without the electricity, and were blackout in our nuclear station in Zaporizhzhia and in Chernobyl because of Russian attacks. So there is not only a threat of being without electricity and heat in this winter, but also the nuclear threats. And of course Russia is aware about what they're doing, and which threat they put to our country. I just love to walk in this park. Yeah, I don't know, gets a little bit chilly. I honestly don't get used to this, but I'm glad. Just temperature doesn't matter much, but I really like the sun. It gives me a better mood. So it was just a little bit of sun today, yesterday. So also some good news. The prisoners of war, our heroes, they were prisoners exchange, and our heroes are back home. And I saw numbers from Zelensky and others. They wrote 195 or 185 prisoners of war, our heroes who've been in captivity since 2022, are returned back home, and their loved ones met them, was meeting them, or were meeting them, and were happy to see. So it's really like a good news. a couple of days ago, the Princess Anna also visited Kiev and met with Zelensky and honored the children who've been killed during this war that caused Russians. So I guess it's one of the important news, and we continue attacking Russian oil and oil refineries, and just because we understand that Russia understands and Putin understands language of power, and they have the same goals that they had. No one is ready for the peace talks and negotiations, so we just have to defeat Russia economically, militarily. Maybe when they face some blackout or doesn't have money, maybe something changed. Maybe he will say that the military operation was successful, let's over. So, finito. Autumn is beautiful in Kiev. Just wait for the sun nearest days and do the nice video with these yellow leaves. So let's walk back and go to Maidan, doing some photos, videos, and soon it's going to be dark because it's almost 6 p.m. Want to also sharing some tips and my trip back home from Malta to Kiev. Honestly, it took me 2 days, and it's actually the fastest way because sometimes you have to wait between plane and train connection. Who knows how much hours, especially if your plane is arriving during the night and the only train to Poland or from Poland to Kiev or from Budapest to Kiev is like 10 p.m. So thankfully my flight was during the day, and you know, it's interesting feeling. On Wednesday I woke up, have my breakfast, understand there is not much time left, and I shouldn't be hungry. Plus, yeah, I have breakfast. I cannot have too much food with me to Ryanair flight because I have just one suitcase, and you cannot go with some bag with food to the airport. So we just have one bag. And I ate in the hotel, Lviv hotel, maybe something like 1:30, and my flight should be at 4 p.m. Unfortunately, it was delayed, so we started took off at 5, and maybe even a little bit later. And my train was in 10:30. So all in all, I was in Budapest something like after 7 p.m., 7:30, took my luggage, and I said I'm hungry, like I have to eat something, and plus you live in Malta in Wednesday morning and you arrive into Kiev 7:30 p.m. on Thursday. So 2 days you have to eat something, and you just have your breakfast before airport. And I cannot eat bread, I cannot eat lactose, gluten, so some butterbrot with some cheese, ham, some bread, and pizza, pasta that you can find in the airport doesn't work for me. So I just got some water, coffee, and just in the train station and airport for me it's really complicated. And in case you don't know, if you someday come into Ukraine, in the train there is no food. You can order tea, coffee, and some cookie, so some maybe Snickers, something like very small snack. So no food for me in the train too. And on the way to Kiev, I understand I have to figure out something what I'm going to eat, because when I'm going from home abroad, traveling in the train 20 hours, I can take a bag of food to the train. There is no measuring of your luggage and checking what you taken and which water, which food. So, and traveling back home, when you have a long travel, you have to understand what you're going to eat, especially if you travel non-stop. So, and I decided various like good food with gluten and lactose free. My hotel has in Malta gluten-free pasta, gluten-free bread. And I understand, let's land in Budapest, get the Uber from airport to any nice hotel, order their dinner, sit in lobby and take some lactose or gluten-free bread and some potatoes, veggies to go to Kyiv, because you have to eat something. And you know, I don't like to be hungry. It's like, if I don't eat, no mood. I'm hungry, I need my food. We in Ukraine, we used to have, I know like people in America, they like to grab a bite something, they just like quickly have some. We have breakfast, lunch and dinner. I know, maybe not everyone, but like in my country, I grew up with this rule: breakfast, lunch and dinner. Like, you know, I love it. Of course, there's some situation you cannot have it, but or you're busy or so, but usually it's like, you know, it's must have for me. If I don't have my breakfast, and I wouldn't talk to no one, and if something happened, you will be my enemy. So anyway, I need my food, and I took the taxi, and while I was and my plane was delayed on 1 hour, so I have maybe 1 hour to eat very quickly and find some gluten-free bread. And I'm in Budapest. It's like very interesting. I've been there in March and I couldn't find. I've been there like 1 day waiting between my flight that arrives like at 1 a.m. and my train that going to Kyiv at 10:30 p.m. I have the whole day and I couldn't find like some nice lobby. Once I saw it in the internet, the lobby was just amazing and it was just beautiful, and I cannot find it. Like I googled it, I asked ChatGPT, it doesn't work. I don't find. But I remember this picture. It was like amazing place to have a tea, a coffee, so like amazing. And I googling, I decided I google Hyatt Budapest, and they find me something like Palazzo blah 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 by Hyatt, and I opened Google photo, and this was this hotel that I was looking in March where to get photo when I was just exploring the Budapest and walking and waiting my train, and I was so happy, and I decided to get the Uber to this like sort of Hyatt by Hyatt, I remember Palazzo, and have there my dinner. And you know, I come in for 5-star hotel, and this hotel was like really expensive. The night was maybe like, I don't know, $500, don't remember, but I need just dinner there and lobby to eat something. I come there with huge luggage, jacket, this and this, and I say like checking in and say, no, can you keep my luggage because I'm really hungry, I want to eat here. He said, yeah, sure. He took my luggage, the guy near the entrance, and I just go there and say like, I need to eat like within 1 hour. It's possible. Say, yeah, we will rush there, kitchen, no problem. And I sit there and I took gluten-free bread to go, veggies there, veggies to go, potatoes to go. And because of my food poison, I have not eat like meat and fish for a very long time. I usually like have my mashed potatoes with water, veggies, bread, and nothing there. Maybe one time I eat meat, that's it. So it was like diet because of my food poison, and I just have some little bit of fish. So it's really saved my life. Just in case you travel and you want to eat some good, go for just good hotel, take some good healthy like broth. I have my chicken broth, bread. So I had dinner, and Wednesday was completed, have food to go, and I had breakfast, lunch and dinner all Thursday, and come here. I was at home 8 p.m. Thursday, order some delivery and eat good. So it was like I spent, you know, Misha and I, we went for nice, amazing sun. I will turn around the camera. Nice clouds too. Beautiful skies. I mean skies. Yeah, it's 6 p.m. So that is how I managed to have a good dinner in a good place. My luggage was safe at the reception of the hotel. Everything was so beautiful, live music. I was so happy. It was just spontaneously, and just because I was hungry and I have to find something that will be good with my diet, you know, something like easy. And I don't know where you can find this something within 1 hour in Budapest. So just in case, if you travel and you need some good food, really hotels, and I bet like if you go here to Intercontinental or Hyatt to another hotel where is international cuisine, for sure they have some dairy and something with my camera, some dairy and some dairy and or vegetarian menu, so they will find something for you for sure. So they were I don't know, made well for their clients, let's say like that, from all around the globe and with some problems with food. So this was like, yeah, I love my evening between plane and train. Really enjoy my dinner. And also in my during my vacation, I shared with you some like failures, what's happened with me, and just, you know, sometimes when I post photos in Instagram or somewhere, my holidays looks like something amazing, but in reality I had the food poison, miss my ship, miss this, have to move. So like, you know, something happened in the back. In Instagram I would like to share so much and some like kind of things, so just like mostly post some photos and some news updates, but here I'm like okay to share, and always want to say you thank you for support. So anyway, I love my travel and everything. Like I'm not complaining. I'm happy to be back home. A little bit chilly, but like I'm have working mood. I have lots of plans for my YouTube and for other work. So going to put everything together and getting ready. So guys, oh my God, I'm talking again. I don't know, long video. Okay, thank you guys a lot. Thank you for watching. Amazing Kyiv. Going to be soon an amazing sunset. And thank you so much for watching. Where is my Misha? Misha saying goodbye, Tanya saying goodbye, hoping for the quiet nights, but let's see when Kyiv is going to be under massive attack. Thank you guys very much as coffees for all your support, and see you very soon. Bye bye.